Hey friends, welcome back to another episode of Sack's Garage. I'm Sack and this is Life on the Homestead. Today we are going to be taking down this apple tree. It doesn't produce any apples anymore, but it's diseased and pretty much dead. Most of that greenery is actually vines that have overtaken it. Two reasons, well, it's actually three. So one, it's dead, so it's not any use to us. Two, it's putting a lot of pressure on the foundation down there with the roots and the dirt. So we're gonna dig that out a little bit, relieve the pressure on the block wall. And then three, all that roof up there gets a lot of really good afternoon sun. And we're looking at upgrading our solar system. So the solar company won't do their survey on the roof until that tree gets taken down. So we're gonna start by climbing on the roof, taking care of all those branches up there. The tree naturally leans a little bit off that way. So once the branches are there, it'll definitely fall away from the barn off the hill and not be a hazard to the structure. Let's get to it. All right, trees down. Those wedges work awesome. You can see here that, you know, the kind of shear plane was off this way, but my bar had cut all the way in that way, but my bar wasn't long enough to get all the way through. So I had to kind of cut through here, and then it broke off the two sides here where I kind of hadn't cut all the way through on the edge. Overall, for my first tree, pretty happy. Let's get this cut up. I wanted to give you guys the outro before I do that time lapse of the tree. It was about 2 hours worth of work. And so if you want to stick around to the end of the video and watch me clean up, great. If not, thanks for sticking around this far. Definitely appreciate having the tractor around, made that full day job a 2-hour job. The pole saw was definitely dull. I was having a lot of problems getting it to cut, and it was smoking, so I need to get that sharpened. But that tree's down. We can get our solar survey done. We can fix the back of that wall and keep going with our projects. Thanks for tuning in this episode of Life on the Homestead. I'm Sack on Sack's Garage. See you next time. Before we get started with the time lapse, I wanted to show you the back of the wall here. That's below where the tree is. You can see the gaps in the block there where it's cracking because it's bowing in just slightly. The bow is not bad, and I definitely think it's salvageable if we get that pressure away.